Hi guys, today's video is going to be a Kendall and Kylie collection DIY. This is the utility shirt from their collection for PacSun. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my own because it sold out, so I decided to just make my own with this shirt that I had. So let's just jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy this DIY. Here's what you will need for this DIY. Iron-on patches, brass studs, scissors, a pen or something to write with, and a green military shirt. You're also going to need an ironing board, an iron, a pillowcase, and some fabric glue. First step is to align the patches. Just kind of line them up to where you want to put them and make sure they're aligned and straight before you put the iron on, because once you put the iron on, there's really no going back from it. So just kind of align them up to where you want. Then you're going to take the pillowcase and put it over the patches, and that's just to protect the direct contact from the iron. You don't want to burn the patches. So just iron over it for about 2 to 4 minutes, and then just kind of check it along the way, make sure it's sticking properly. You might need to go back over some of the spots a little bit and make sure they're stuck all the way. And then I would just go over it directly really quickly with the iron because, like I said, you do not want to burn or scorch the patches. Now you're just going to go ahead to the other sleeve and repeat the same steps with whichever patch you chose for the other sleeve, just ironing it on and doing all the same steps over again. Now onto the studding. Now I did get the screw back kind of studs, but I'm deciding to not use the screw backs because they're really hard to work with, and just go with the fabric glue. It's a lot easier and quicker. Now you're just going to line up your first row of studs, and I'm just making sure that they're nice and even. Then I'm going to take a pen and mark where they are because we are using glue in this and we don't want to make any mistakes and have a nice even line. Now it's time to start gluing them down. Make sure after you put the glue on each one, you hold it down firmly to make sure it stays in place. They can be a little bit slippery and slide around before the glue dries, so make sure that you're just pressing down firmly and you're letting it sit on a nice flat surface in order to let the studs dry properly. For the second row of studs, you're just going to repeat the same process, putting the studs exactly above the first row and pressing down firmly to make sure that those studs are staying in place. As you can see, I didn't make the marks, I just kind of used the first line as a guideline. If you want to make the marks, again, to know exactly where you're placing the studs, you can, but I thought it was easy to just use the first line as a guideline. Now you're on to the last step of this DIY, and that's basically just to add these studs to the collar of the shirt. You're just going to do like you did before, take the pen and mark where you want the studs to go. Then you're going to take your fabric glue and glue down the studs. Make sure to hold them down firmly, like I said before, you don't want them to go anywhere. And then you're going to also repeat this process on the other side of this utility shirt. And you don't really have to add studs to the collar if you didn't want to. It can be a little too much for some people. I just wanted my utility shirt to look as similar as the Kendall and Kylie one as I possibly could. So once you're done adding the studs to the collar, you're all done with this DIY. Here's what the finished Kendall and Kylie collection inspired utility shirt looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. If you did, make sure to like this video so I know to do more DIY videos for you guys. If you decide to make this utility shirt, make sure to tweet me your pictures or tag me in your pictures on Instagram at Laguna Beach Love. I will have my Twitter and Instagram linked down below, so make sure to follow me on there if you haven't already. And make sure to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye!